Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Fredericton High School. Final home game of the regular season for the Fredericton Freeze. I'm Bill Gibson. I'm joined by Brad Janes here. Pregame, Brad, your Freeze team locked up New Brunswick #1. Great game Thursday in Sussex.
Yeah, it's great to have that road win, and now we know what our destiny is, just waiting for everything to become official for next weekend's championship. So, but that certainly doesn't mean the Freeze is going to be taking this one easy. Moncton still has a lot to play for, and these two teams have certainly developed a very solid rivalry.
Yeah, certainly a very solid rivalry. Still some things to be decided, not in the standings, but scoring champion to be decided, league MVP still to be decided. These last few games, they can matter a lot when it comes to those types of things. Of course, all leading into Legacy Cup championship weekend, next weekend, TD Station in St. John. Did you ever see that dream coming through?
Honestly, I think the story's been well told about this league. Was drawn up on the back of a napkin in my office, home office, and probably 3.5 years ago. And to think that the championship is going to TD Station in St. John, no, not even a chance in my wildest dreams. But I can tell you, MWBA-wide in the 6 franchises, everybody is ecstatic for next weekend. Don't want to look past this weekend, but a lot of planning goes into it, and we can't wait for next week in St. John.
Yeah, and I know you've got a couple special things in store for next weekend as well.
Yeah, we want to make this a celebration of women in sport, and particularly in women in basketball. And 1980 New Brunswick women's senior team won a Canadian championship in Winnipeg, and that's 43 years ago. The team was never really recognized other than a brief in the newspaper back in the day. And some incredible talent on that team, led by former Olympian Joyce Slip. So we're going to recognize that team in St. John. It's 43 years overdue, so I think that's a special moment. We're inviting anybody who played for New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Canada Summer Games teams, or won a Canadian youth sport or Canadian Collegiate Athletic Association medal championship to come down free of charge. We have private suite, private box for any of those players. We'll get the information out on Monday, how to register, pre-register, but what an opportunity for teams to have reunions and everything in St. John and watch the MWBA championship weekend. It's going to be a celebration of women in sport, and we can't wait.
It's a spectacular showcase. It's a spectacular product. We've got another game here. There's a couple more. Another one this afternoon in Windsor, one tomorrow in Moncton. Folks, if you're watching online, you get here for these games if you can. Get to St. John next weekend. You're being a real treat for some great basketball. As you say, a celebration of women in sport. And you're already working on your playoff beard.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew I was going to weigh on this. If my mom's watching, she's going to call me right after, I can guarantee it. But yeah, there's so much going on. When you draw up the schedule, you hope the last weekend means something. And it does in a lot of things. Maybe not necessarily in the standings, but certainly individual / team goals and everything like that. So we couldn't be happier with the on-court product. We know the MWBA still has plenty of work to do, but we're starting to continue to build that base. And I've always said you can't build a house without a basement. It has to start there, that foundation. So we're always looking for what's next, what's down the line. But I can tell you this, in the next 6, 7, 8 days, it's just going to be more than any of us had ever dreamt of.
Well, can't say much better than that. Folks, come on back in a few minutes, and we will have tip-off at Moncton Mystics at the Fredericton Freeze.
Thanks, Gideon.
Hi fans, welcome back to Fredericton High School. I'm Bill Gibson. It was a nice little pregame message from Brad Janes on the league overall, the festivities next weekend at TD Station in St. John. I've promised I'll put a quarter in the swear jar every time I call it Harbor Station from this point forward. A very special weekend there. Tickets are already available on the TD Station website, so go look those up. Leave a weekend pass, get you under $30 for an adult, $28.75. Be lots happening there. The 2 quarterfinals Friday, Saturday the semifinals, and the consolation game for the quarterfinal losers will go, and then your third place and championship game on Sunday. You're definitely going to want to check that out. I'm sure I'll mention that a couple more times. In this one, the Mystics are coming in at 3-5, yet to get a win against New Brunswick competition. So you can bet that they will be looking to get on the board in that sense. They average 82.3 points per game. That's good for second in the league. Give up 78.8 points. Good for fourth in the league. The Freeze, they score 77 and give up 69. That's good for fourth and second, respectively. So the Freeze, they want to keep that opponent scoring down around the 70 mark. That's a challenge against this Mystic team. These teams have played twice. The Freeze have taken both previous encounters. May 26, it was a Freeze 69, the Mystics 56. And then May 19th, it was Moncton in Moncton. Freeze 92, Mystics 85 in a high-scoring affair. Talk a little more about those if we get the opportunity as the game goes on. Now we are just about set for the starters. First, it will be for the Mystics, and it's going to be a very familiar-looking 5 for Moncton fans. Leo Albert, number 4, out of Germany. Third in league scoring at 17.3 a game. Kelly Vass, who averages 6 points a game. Jenna Jones with 11 points. Allie Berry at 11.5. And Leah St. Pierre at an even 13 per game, which is 9th in the league, will be your Mystic starters.
We'd also like to acknowledge the night on which we gather is the traditional unseen territory of the Wollstonecraft people. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Mystics.
Starting lineups presented today by game sponsor TRL Solutions. Good group there. Jody and Nick, reach out to those guys. You see Leo Albert, number 4, being introduced. 7 is Kelly Vass. 9 is Jenna Jones, UPEI star out of Riverview, outstanding shooter. Allie Berry, 6'1", out of Yarmouth and Acadia. And Leah St. Pierre played at UBC, St. FX, and out of Bernice McNaughton High School. The Canada West first team All-Star in 2009-10, also played pro, as did Berry and Albert. Starters for the Freeze. Kylie Speedy out of UNB, 5'8" guard, can shoot the three-pointer pretty well. Speedy, 5th in league scoring at 15.2. Katie Daly averages 8 a game. Wears number 8. Robbie Daly wears number 9, averages 9.5 per game. Katie Butts, who is 6th in league scoring at 14.7, 6'2" forward out of Ottawa, Ontario, playing the UNB Reds. And Allie McCarthy is 4th in league scoring, wears number 14 at 16.8 per game.
If you are now able to stand and remove your hats, would you please join Kathleen Jones for our national anthem this afternoon?
Anthem this afternoon will be by Kathleen Jones. Great rendition of the anthem. Officials for this one, Mr. Dan Wilton, Matt Whipple, and Adam Humphrey. 3 charged with making sure all goes according to Hoyle here. It'll be Mr. Whipple tossing the ball up between Katie Butts and Allie Berry. Scratches for the Freeze this afternoon. Eva Tumwine out with an ankle injury, and Andrea Wright is away from the team this weekend. Butts wins the tap, but it's right into the hands of Kelly Vass. Vass for Albert. Albert, a little stepper through the lane, rattles one through for the first points. Katie Daly runs offense for the Freeze. Now Allie McCarthy, I think you'll see the ball in Allie's hands a lot this afternoon. 5 to shoot. Butts takes a long jump shot off the backboard, but no rim. Albert on the attack. Kicks for Jones. Jones caught with the heels in the tulips that time, not the toes. Stepped out of bounds to Jones on the catch. Speedy uses the Butts screen, now picks up the dribble, back for Katie Daly. Looking into the post for Butts, out for Kylie Speedy for 3 points. Good ball movement on offense by the Freeze that time. Good kick out of the post by Butts. Albert again through traffic, this time draws a foul. Looks like it's going to go on McCarthy. McCarthy's first, team's first. Albert's good on the first free throw. Clean on the second as well. Robbie Daly too strong, rebound for Kelly Vass. Head down Vass, now the forward for Jenna Jones. And too much butter on the ball for Jones, through the fingers, out of bounds. Freeze run offense. Robbie Daly on the drive. Daly's going to draw the foul. I believe on Kelly Vass on the reach. Indeed, does go on Vass, her first. Speedy on the low catch, out for Butts, 15-footer. Robbie Daly picks up the foul on Leo Albert. Daly did a great job shutting down Albert in the last game here. Took her down to, I think it was around a half dozen points. I don't remember the exact number, but Albert very determined in this one to make a difference, and she's got all 4 of the Mystic points so far. And there you see the drive to the lane. Again, great replays here from the folks at Aurora Productions. But along all year for the New Brunswick-based teams. We'll have, I'm sure, one more tomorrow as Hoop Stingley will be on the call, undoubtedly, for the Mystics and Fog, 4 o'clock. That one goes at Harrison Trimble. Catch by McCarthy, drive, and she scores 2. Allie, commitment announced to the University of Ottawa this week. Great get there. A couple New Brunswickers will make the garnet and gray of the GGs popular in the capital city. And Bailey Russell as well. Part of the GG program next year. (7-4) Freeze. We played a little over 2.5 minutes first quarter. McCarthy loses the handle. That's Barry, who picks it up after the good defense, goes off glass, scores 2 points. Pardon me, Albert, who picked it up, not Barry. Albert with 6, the Freeze with 7. Emily Brinks, number 10, has checked in, as well as number 16, Abby Miller, for the Mystics. That was Miller on the miss, and then the mishandle on the rebound. Speedy for 3 again. Rebound, Katie Daly, who is right there on the spot. Albert for Miller, kick out for Emily Briggs, who makes the 3-pointer. That's going to tie us at 9. Nice ball movement there. Briggs was the Mystics nominee for Player of the Week. She's really come on the last few games, had a great weekend in Halifax, has Miller. St. Pierre off glass gives the Mystics the lead back after they scored the first 2 of the game. Robbie Daly, short and left on that 3-point attempt. Katie McAfee will check in for Allie McCarthy. McAfee had a buzzer-beating 3-pointer in Sussex on Thursday in that Freeze win. Freeze really used a massive third quarter, turn a 1-point halftime deficit around. They're up by 6 cubes going to work for the Freeze. Katie Butts with 15, Katie McAfee with 13, and Katie Daly with a dozen. For the Fog, it was Kaylee Kilpatrick, league leading scorer, with 17. Courtney Thompson, 14. And Reese Baxendale with a dozen in what was her first action in her high school gym in 6 years. Daly off for Daly. That's Katie from Robbie.
2 for Daly.
Kelsey McLaughlin for Abby Miller. Briggs punches that one out of bounds. Instead, it's going to go off of McAfee. Reset the lineups here. Kylie Balzer for the Mystics wears 3. Briggs is 10. Miller is 16. Albert is 4. And Kelsey McLaughlin wears number 8 for the Freeze. 34, Jenny Enqua. Leah Bowers wears 6. Katie McAfee is 12. Kylie Speedy is 4. And Robbie Daly is number 9. McLaughlin guarded by Bowers. Enqua and Miller fight for the rebound. Length of Jenny Enqua and her jumping abilities get that one for the Freeze. There's Enqua again attacking the boards. Tried to pass it off, but Abby Miller is there for the steal on the pass. Briggs puts on the brakes now in the front court, hands off to Albert. Leo Albert's looking to send a message here in this one. She's come out firing at all attempts. Outside, another Speedy 3 attempt is good. Kylie Speedy opens the Freeze lead to 6. 3 threes on the game for Speedy. Albert can't get that one to go, but it's Miller on the rebound. Taken away, though, by the quick hands of Bowers for McAfee. Speedy again for 3. Kelsey McLaughlin, she's a dangerous shooter. They're working that pick and roll very nicely with Abby Miller getting the mismatch inside, but it's Katie McAfee who gets the rebound and draws the foul on Miller. Miller, of course, part of that great Mount A Mounties team who finished the season ranked number 1 in the CCAA for Coach Ryan there this season. course, Coach Chase moving on from Monet. Enqua can't get the turnaround to go, a little too strong off the glass. St. Pierre with the handle and the push. St. Pierre looking for Ali Berry. Berry can't get it to go off the rim, and it's Jaden Penny on the rebound. Penny had a number of nice plays in Sussex. Really, not a standout scorer for the Freeze, but Jaden Penny. Oh, Kylie Speedy's absolutely feeling it here. Just absolutely feeling it. That's 5 3-pointers for Speedy in the first quarter. Barry for Balzer. Balzer on the drive, throws one up, rebound for Barry. A good inside position on Enqua on that rebound. Now 5 to shoot. Briggs launches one, and that rainbow finds the pot of gold for Emily Briggs. Give her 2 threes on the game. McAfee bowls over. Briggs can't get the jump shot to go. Now it's outletted to Briggs. Briggs has St. Pierre in the corner. Leah St. Pierre shoots the 3. Rebound for Ali Berry over Jaden Penny. Berry on the second attempt. Make that the third attempt. Finally gets it to go. 7-point game. Bowers shoots the 3. Rebound Enqua. Several players down in the key. And it's Katie McAfee coming away with the ball. Foul called. I think that one might have bailed out McAfee. I'm not sure where she was going to go after she picked that ball up. Clearly a reach there. Good call by the official on that one. Didn't see that in live action myself, but very clear on the replay. Bowers inbounds for Speedy. Oh, nice move, Kylie Speedy. That doesn't drop, though. That was a nice little teardrop. Absolute ankle breaker by Speedy on Leo Albert. That's St. Pierre off glass, too strong. Rebound Penny off for Katie McAfee. McAfee has Bowers in the corner. Now looks to Speedy. Penny, McAfee. Red hot Kylie Speedy loses the handle over to Leah St. Pierre. St. Pierre on the drive. Instead of taking contact that time, St. Pierre veered sideways, got the shot up, but it didn't go through. Speedy, unconscious. Foul on the floor on the pass. What a quarter for Kylie Speedy. She'll come to the bench as Katie Daly checks in. Speedy, by my count, has 6 3-pointers here in the opening quarter. Jill Gerling loses the handle in the low post. Kelsey McLaughlin has St. Pierre on this side. Fake gets Penny in the air. Going to be a reach foul on Penny. That's going to be a foul on the floor, I believe. No, so we're going to shoot 2. Not sure that was anything resembling a shot. She was clearly driving to the bucket, but didn't look like she'd even started to gather to me. But anyhow, we'll shoot 2 on that one. St. Pierre, absolute amazing resume. Misses a free throw. Gerling on the rebound, off for McAfee. Bowers, they're cutting Katie Daly. Daly drags the pivot foot as the looming presence of Ali Berry left Daly nowhere to go when she caught that ball inside. 30 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Barry's got a lay in there. Cuts into the Freeze lead, makes it now 7. A Freeze score would be big here. McAfee's had a couple buzzer beaters. Will she think about another one here? She banked one in at the buzzer against Moncton at halftime in the previous meeting. Bowers on the runner, rebound outside for Katie Daly, who gets one off too late. We will end the first quarter in favor of the Freeze. 26-19 Freeze. And if my very unofficial count is correct, it's one of the most spectacular scoring quarters in league history, with Kylie Speedy making 6 3-pointers. It's 5 or 6. She was hitting them from just about everywhere, absolutely unconscious, with Kylie Speedy in that quarter. Have to ask Stats Man across the way at halftime if he's seen anything like that. Good cable crew over there. Bill has seen a lot of basketball. He's got a great memory as well. But man, what a quarter for Kylie. Puts Moncton down 7 here in a 26-point quarter. Coach Daly would take that. 19, he won't be quite as happy with giving up 19 points. He's looking for more around the 14, 15, 16 mark. 19 is just a few too high. A great look at the Freeze huddle here between quarters. Will be Mystics ball. Kelly Vass will inbound right here in front of the scorer's table. So it will be Vass, Albert, Barry, St. Pierre, and Jones, the starting 5 for the Mystics. For the Freeze, Eve McDonald, right here in front of my position, guarding Kelly Vass. Robbie Daly, Katie Daly, Renee Goodman, who's there guarding Allie Barry, and Allie McCarthy. Barry scores 2. Renee's parents in town for this one. They are just seated here to my left. Great to see the parents in town. Renee, great athlete, great teammate, great individual, and certainly a sparkling future for Renee Goodman. Off to McGill in the fall, pursue PhD. Barry again gets the score in size. That's 2 in a row for Allie Barry. Tough assignment though for Renee Goodman, giving up size to Allie Barry in that post, and Moncton going right at it. Talk about going right at it. There's Allie McCarthy. Just moves aside. Leo Albert, who thought there was going to be an offensive foul called there, gets the easy jump shot for 2 points. Kick outside for Vass. 3-pointer missed. Barry fights for that rebound, does get it over Goodman. Now it's St. Pierre on the extra possession. That time it's Goodman with a good box out on Barry. Goodman looking for the run there. McCarthy and Albert is a really good matchup. Goodman, Robbie Daly launches the jump shot, a little too wrong. But it's Eve McDonald with the rebound underneath for the Freeze. There's Allie Barry again with the tough catch and nice finish. Pardon me, Allie McCarthy in front of Allie Barry. Too many Allies in one place. There you see a great pass and great catch by McCarthy. Goodman's going to pick up the foul that time, trying to contain Leo Albert. You see Eve McDonald and Robbie Daly guarding Albert a lot. Albert launches a deep 3-pointer. Not sure that's the way you draw the offense up to get one that deep. Nonetheless, he launched it. Oh, what a move by Robbie Daly to get that off glass. Tough little runner in traffic, didn't go down. And now it's Goodman with the knockaway. Good defense by Renee Goodman. Miller and Briggs will check in for Barry and Vass for the Mystics. This is a better matchup here for Renee Goodman from a size perspective with Abby Miller. St. Pierre goes over the top for a rebound, and Miller picks that one up and puts it through for the Mystics. That's a third attempt. Freeze coach Kevin Daly won't be happy with all the offensive rebounds the team is giving up. Steal that time by St. Pierre for Briggs. Briggs sets back for St. Pierre. Thought about the three, now kicks to Jones. She'll shoot the three and make it. 2-point game now as the Mystics have cut 5 off the Freeze lead here to begin this quarter. Pass was deflected, but McCarthy caught it. Robbie Daly with a catch and then knocked away. Like to see that one again. Thought that was Daly in a shooting motion there, but it must have been a clean block. Official stepped in front of me just as Daly was getting the ball in her fingertips. 13 on the shot clock. Freeze will inbound. Up 2 against very scrappy Mystics team. Knocked away by St. Pierre. Tough spot to inbound right in that corner for Katie Daly. Gets it to Allie McCarthy. Allie, baseline drive on Jenna Jones, kick outside. That's up top for Speedy, who's going to drive this time. Out for Eve McDonald, who's going to have to get a shot up. McCarthy does to beat the buzzer at the shot clock. Good release by Allie McCarthy to score 2. Good awareness by McCarthy. There you see, did get it off in time. Another great replay. St. Pierre for 3, front rim. Cracks down her own rebound. Oh, and Katie Daly just takes it from her. Now we're going to have a jump ball called. Good strength there by Katie Daly. Initially rip it away from Leah St. Pierre. There you see Daly just on the rip away. And you see a couple of Mystics gather on the pile. It will be Freeze ball on the alternating possession here. Up 4. There you see. Little licky shuffle from Adam Humphrey as they have the Lakers towel out, mopping the floor. That's exactly what you should do with a Los Angeles Lakers towel, in my view. Step on it. Use it to clean up a mess. Just kidding, Lakers fans. Celtics are not a whole lot to talk about after the way they went out of the playoffs this season. Freeze inbound for McCarthy. Katie Butts back on the floor for the Freeze as the Freeze are back to their game starting 5. That's inside for Butts. Kelsey McLaughlin thought she had the clean block. Butts had the mismatch down low. There you see Leo Albert's not going to do a whole lot on Katie Butts with her size. And McLaughlin picks up the foul. Thought she had a clean block. Butts misses the free throw. Katie, 13 points and 7 rebounds for the UNB Reds last season. Better than a 50% field goal shooter and about close to 80% free throw shooter. UNB this past year. Also seen this summer, Katie able to knock it down on occasion from three-point land. Good shot for Katie as long as she doesn't fall too much in love with it. Barry on the lob catch over the top. Steps on the inline. That's good defense by Katie Butts. Get Allie Barry pinned behind the backboard there. Not a real lot of room for Barry to maneuver to catch it or work after the catch. Robbie Daly on the drive, fouled by Abby Miller. Fouls can sometimes creep up on Miller. It's the second on Miller. Sends Robbie Daly to the line. Daly quietly may be the Freeze MVP this season. You don't see the big scoring outbursts. Averaging just under 10 a game is Daly, but makes outstanding plays. Maybe the Freeze defensive specialist, if you will, gets all of the tough assignments. Today it's Leo Albert, Reese Baxendale the other day, and makes key shots, does Robbie Daly, and awesome teammate as well. Lots of choices from the Freeze perspective, and any of those three that are among the top 5 in league scoring be a great choice, but Robbie Daly may be it. 8 to shoot. McCarthy steps on the sideline. Good call there, as Alley couldn't tiptoe her way along the tulips. There you can see the toes and the heels in them. Seven-point lead. We're back to where we were to start the quarter. Barry for Briggs. Briggs guarded by McCarthy. Albert with the miss on the shot. Katie Butts on the deep catch. Banks it in off glass over Shannon Uden, former St. Mary's Husky. Kelsey McLaughlin on the miss. Allie McCarthy on the board. Has Robbie Daly on the run out. So that's Kylie Speedy for Robbie Daly. Daly underside of the rim that time, and it's Briggs on the board. Briggs for McLaughlin. McLaughlin the fake, now into the post for Allie Berry. Berry with the spin backwards and shot release. Rebound McCarthy again. McCarthy the quick outlet to Kylie Speedy. She's been absolutely deadly from three-point range. I think that's 7, if my count is right, in this game for Kylie Speedy. What a release from Speedy. That high arcer absolutely working for her today. Barry for Albert for the deep three-pointer. Back rim. Barry, though, on the offensive glass and the rip away. She's now going to dribble for the cutting Kelsey McLaughlin, who scores one. Timeout called on the floor by the Freeze. Jenny Enqua will check in. You see the big work on the offensive glass and great cut by McLaughlin. 40-30 for the Freeze here as we stop play. Give me a chance to thank some of these sponsors. The proud partner of the MWBA, Medavie, is excited about the potential impact this league will have on our courts and in our communities. We're cheering for your success. Royale, MWBA would like to thank Royale as the league founding partner. Royale is a proud supporter of the MWBA and proudly Atlantic Canadian. Dairy Farmers of New Brunswick, PI, and Nova Scotia are proud to sponsor the MWBA. When shopping for groceries, be sure to look for the Dairy Farmers of Canada Quality Milk logo. This means the product was made with 100% Canadian milk, produced according to some of the world's strictest standards. Other league sponsors: Cushman, Wakefield Realty Atlantic, Sport for Life, Cox and Palmer Official Legal Counsel. Back in play here, free sponsors: Max Health Atlantic, Domino's Pizza, TRL Solutions, who is the game sponsor today, Michael Carter Design, Valley Graphics, Greystone Brewing, Mum Life Creations, and Fran Harris Photography. Speedy wanted the foul. Coach Daly wanted the foul. Didn't get it. McLaughlin on the miss, ripped on the rebound by Jenny Enqua, and they're going to have a reach-in foul called, I think, on Allie Berry. Oh, charged on Kelsey McLaughlin. Second on McLaughlin. Good rebound by Jenny Enqua. McCarthy, McAfee, Speedy, Enqua, and Robbie Daly, your Freeze 5. Speedy on the drive, scores 2 more points. Kylie Speedy is having a half here for the Freeze. Wow. McLaughlin, deep three-pointer. Newton on the rebound. McCarthy on the knockaway. That's going to stay Freeze ball. Abby Miller will check back in with her 2 fouls. As will Leah St. Pierre. Allie Berry will go out. And Emily Briggs will go out. Jaden Penny will check in for Robbie Daly. Penny will guard Leo Albert, who's inbounding the ball. That's St. Pierre. Coach Daly really going with length against Albert here in this one with Daly and Penny. Nice takeaway by McCarthy on the driving. Offensive foul called on Allie McCarthy. Let's get another look at that one. Barry stepped in. Kevin Daly didn't like that one, thought it was late. Down 12, the Mystics with the ball. That's Albert for St. Pierre. St. Pierre against McCarthy. Oh, nice rebound by Jenny Enqua. She really got up in the air for that one. Penny for Speedy for McAfee on the miss. Jaden Penny keeps that one alive, and the Freeze get the ball. Kylie Speedy, double teamed. Back for Katie McAfee. 5 to shoot. Outside, Jaden Penny gets one off, but partially blocked. Foul called on Abby Miller. Miller's third. That was obviously called after the shot on the floor by Adam Humphrey. You see Coach Daly talking to the official on the sideline that time. One, about why was that not on the shot, and two, about the charge call on. Finally, Speedy with a miss on the three-pointer. Jenny Enqua on the rebound. Jump ball, though, is tied up with Shannon Uden. And it will go over to the Mystics. Jenny Enqua has been a force on the boards here for the Freeze. Kelsey McLaughlin uses the St. Pierre screen. Now back for St. Pierre. St. Pierre from 12 feet makes 2 points. It's a good look by St. Pierre just to take what the defense gave. And a great lob pass from McLaughlin. Penny for McAfee. Ali McCarthy off glass, rebound St. Pierre. St. Pierre on Jenny Enqua, got the elbow out, and then Enqua says, thank you very much, but no way. Just watch St. Pierre here with a little elbow out on Enqua right there just before she goes up with the shot. Try to get a little bit of space. Veteran move by St. Pierre, but didn't impact Jenny Enqua whatsoever. She sent that one into the end court. St. Pierre with the catch on McCarthy. He's going to go to work now in the post. Got a good shot off there, did Leah. A rebound to the Freeze. Under a minute to go. The Freeze up 10. First half. Pass inside tip by St. Pierre. Now out for Uden. Barry from 15 feet makes the jump shot. Stepped in, and I think that pass may have initially been intended for Leo Albert. Alec Barry stepped in. Jenny Enqua on the pass, fouled by Barry. Nice dish by Katie McAfee on the inside. You see Katie will reverse for the cutting Enqua, who gets whacked on the way to the rack. We'll send Jenny to the line. Clean on the first one. Nice looking release from Jenny Enqua on the free throw. One was off to the left. Freeze +9. Albert bothered by McAfee. 12 to shoot. Can't quite hold on. Just a couple tenths of a second. Jones with the launch, no good. Rebound Albert. Got the shot off and it rims out at the buzzer. So it will be a 9-point Freeze lead at halftime. We'll have a halftime interview coming up here just shortly. So just stay tuned for that. I'll get repositioned.
Put it on now.
All right, joined at halftime now by Kylie Speedy. Kylie, what an incredible first quarter and first half.
Yeah, I felt good. Yeah, I've been struggling shooting the past couple games, so this week I was in the gym a lot, and it feels nice to finally make a couple for sure.
Yeah, it felt good, I think would be a bit of an understatement. That was a spectacular shooting quarter. By my count, you had 7.5. I'm not sure if that's right, and I don't think that you would be counting as you go, but amazing performance. This is a tough Moncton team, though. You know they're going to come back. Scrappy, you've got Albert, you've got Barry. You can bet they're going to get working in the second half. I'm sure Coach Daly talked a little bit between quarters about defense.
Yeah.
It was 19. He likes it down around 14, 15 more. Second quarter, you're a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely set a lot of defensive goals, and I think we're trying to keep teams under 15 a quarter, which we didn't do in the first, but they picked up there. They're scrappy and aggressive, and they never give up, so we have to be just as aggressive and just as scrappy.
And last question, you got the win on Thursday in Sussex to be the number 1 New Brunswick team, the bye to the semifinal. On the big stage at Harbour Station, you played there before once, right?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, you got there once. You're looking to get there again. How excited are you for next weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. I've only played there one time, and it wasn't my best showing, and my team didn't win, but I'm really looking forward to get to do it again. I never thought I'd get to play there again, so it's so exciting, and it's huge to get that bye and rest up. 40 minutes less to play is really good, and yeah, I'm really excited, and I think everyone's really excited to play there.
Excellent. Thanks, Kylie. Congratulations on the great first half. Good luck in the second half. Fans, come on back in about 10 minutes or so. We'll have the second half.
Thank you.
Hi fans, welcome back to Fredericton High School. Here for the second half. See the sponsors scrolling by on your screen. Opportunity to do a word in about them right now. As a National Health Solutions partner, Medavie supports initiatives that improve the well-being of Canadians. That's our mission and why we're proud to be a founding partner of the MWBA. Best of luck through the season. Cheering for the success on and off the court. MWBA would like to thank league founding partner Royale. Royale, proud supporter of the MWBA and proudly Atlantic Canadian. Dairy Farmers of New Brunswick, PEI, and Nova Scotia are proud sponsors of the MWBA. When shopping for groceries, be sure to look to the Dairy Farmers of Canada quality milk logo. This means the product was made with 100% Canadian milk, produced according to some of the world's strictest standards. Other league sponsors, Cushman Wakefield Realty Atlantic, Sport for Life, Cox and Palmer is the official legal counsel. Free sponsors, Max Health, Domino's Pizza, TRL Solutions, Michael Carter Designs, Valley Graphics, Greystone Brewing, Mum Life Creations, and Fran Harris Photography. Free's merchandise available via High-Powered Customs, highpoweredcustoms.com. We talked about it with halftime interview guest Kylie Speedy. What a spectacular first half Speedy had. Run down the scorers now. First for the Mystics, Leo Albert with 6, Kelsey McLaughlin 2, Jenna Jones 3, Emily Briggs 6, Allie Berry with 10 to lead the Mystics. Abby Miller 2, does have 3 fouls as well, and Leah St. Pierre 5. Look for St. Pierre to get on the board a bit more in the second half would be my guess. For the Freeze, Jenny Enqua has 1, Allie McCarthy 8, Katie Butt 7, Katie Daly 6, and Kylie Speedy 23 first half points for Kylie Speedy. 7 3-pointers and 1 2-pointer. 6 3-pointers in the first quarter for Kylie Speedy. Unbelievable shooting quarter for Kylie. She finally did miss one in the second quarter and missed, I think, a teardrop through the lane as well, but 23 points at halftime. That's great production from Speedy. Looks like it'll be Freeze ball to start this half, going by the possession arrow. About a minute or so to go. A great opportunity to talk about the MWBA Player of the Week presented by Royale. Tony Bianchini of the Hornets. Great weekend last weekend, particularly that game against the Fredericton Freeze on Sunday. Bianchini really the floor general there for the Hornets in that one. Other nominees, Abby Miller of the Mystics, Allie McCarthy of the Freeze, Kaylee Kilpatrick of the Fog, Krista Caggiarini of the Thunder, and Kate Gallant of the Edge. Kilpatrick and Caggiarini are duking out for the scoring title. Albert is right there as well. And Speedy, who's down in 6. She had another first half like that one. Be interesting to see where Speedy's number ends up. One more thing to mention here is we're just about set for the half. If you haven't heard about it already, the world's oldest basketball court lives right here in New Brunswick in St. Stephen. Big fundraising weekend coming up for that. August 11th through 13th in St. Andrews. It's in support of the world's oldest basketball court. It's a golf tournament called the Archie. TheArchie.ca, check that out. Katie Butt scores 2. The Archie, there will be celebrities in from the sporting world, the number last year. Kitchen party, I'm told there's a special Juno-winning musical guest not yet announced as well. Jones answers with 3. TheArchie.ca or search World's Oldest Court to check that out. A couple good friends involved in that, and pleased to be able to make that mention. And of course, if you were watching on Thursday evening, Brad and I were pontificating about the potential for a MWBA game in St. Stephen. What a good pairing that would be. St. Stephen, who's another great basketball town in New Brunswick. So would love to see this league. Played just about a minute here in quarter number 3. Thus far, bucket trading. 3 for the Mystics and a 2 for the Freeze. Now Kelly Vass makes the first free throw. Vass played at Crandall. Hard-working, all-out player. Great part of the St. Thomas Tommies run of 4 straight titles. A number of years back. Speedy for Butts. Butts a little too strong. That time rebound by Jenna Jones. Jones for Vass. Jones, Vass, Barry, Albert, and St. Pierre, your Mystic 5 in this quarter. That's Barry on the catch. Makes about 14-footer that ended up about a 13 or 12-footer by the time she released it. 4-point game now as the Mystics have cut 5 off the Freeze lead early in this quarter. Katie Butts tees up a 3-pointer. Back rim. She had to follow that a little sooner if she'd had the rebound. Instead, it's Kelly Vass off for Leo Albert. And suddenly we're in a 1-point ball game as the Mystics have come out firing here to begin quarter number 3. If I'm talking about anything but basketball, the Mystics take 8 points off the Freeze lead. Butts on the nice drive, good reverse and score for Katie Butts. That's what shooting the 3 can do for Katie Butts. Get her a little bit more space on that drive as teams now have to respect that point shooting ability. Had a couple on Thursday in Sussex. Barry on the catch foul is either going to be McCarthy or Daly. That's going to be the 3rd on McCarthy. Big foul there for the Freeze. Katie McAfee will check in as Barry makes the free throw. Allie Barry out of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. Played at Acadia. Actually a co-coach at Crandall with Mystics coach Jillian Smith. Played pro in Germany for 4 years. Averaged 10 and 8 over 95 career games. That's 10 points, 8 rebounds for Acadia between 2012 and 2018. Just about a career 50% shooter. Speedy doesn't get the shot to go that time. Mystics can take a lead with a score. Barry for Albert, long 3-pointer. No good, rebound St. Pierre. There's the lead for Moncton. St. Pierre missed the bunny. Not going to see Leah St. Pierre miss very many of those. Butts for McAfee in the corner. Speedy guarded by Vass into the post for Butts. Outside, Katie Daly tees up a 3. See, good ball movement, good pass out of the post by Butts, and Daly had the feet set really well there. St. Pierre, good catch inside. Yeah, the Freeze bench wanted to travel. I thought there was too. Referees didn't blow it down, and St. Pierre finishes inside. Daly on St. Pierre for Speedy. Speedy's going to drive on Jones. Jones knocks it away. 2-pointer ties for the Mystics. Oh, Kelly Vass, sneaky to the basket. Scores 2. Vass still down. The Freeze can take advantage of numbers here. Speedy gets right into the paint. Barry is going to draw the foul. I think that's going to be 3 on Allie Barry. Will be a big foul as well, as Kylie Speedy goes right into contact there. Doesn't shy away from the size of Allie Barry. Emily Termel will check in, number 15. Termel, St. Paul Dynamique Player of the Year in 2007. 2 points per game this year for the Mystics. Indeed is the 3rd foul on Allie Barry. Speedy with a make on the free throw. Give her 24 now on the game. And 25 for Speedy. Freeze back up by 1. Vass for St. Pierre. Nice pass for Termel, who finishes inside. Beauty post dish from Leah St. Pierre. Offensive foul called on the screen for Katie Butts. Katie had her feet set. I think she moved the upper body on that one, is why she got called. Subs in, Leah Bowers, Denny Enqua in for the Freeze. Albert for Trammell. Trammell on the drive looking for Jones. Tough catch, good finish for Jenna Jones. Puts the Mystics up 3 on the Freeze. They've erased 9 points here from the Freeze lead. Football called on Jenna Jones. Already the Freeze have given up 20 points here to the Mystics in this quarter, and we've only played a little over 4 minutes. It was 43-34 Freeze at half. Now 54-51 in favor of Moncton. So the Freeze give up a big scoring quarter. St. Pierre comes away with the rebound. Tough look by Daly on that shot to get it away. In the corner, I thought Briggs was on the end line there with the step back. Officials got a better view than I do of that. Leo Albert's been shooting all game, can't get it that time. And it's Bowers, numbers for the Freeze. Katie McAfee, kind of an over-shoulder throw, got in too deep on that one, not good spacing. 3-on-1 for the Freeze, and they don't get 2 points out of it. Have to be disappointed on that trip if you're the Freeze. And St. Pierre says, thank you very much. I'll just take this 12-footer right here. Leah St. Pierre just gets space on Katie Daly, stops, pops for 2. Freeze now down 5, and Daly loses the handle. Gets Allie McCarthy off the bench for Coach Daly with her 3 fouls. She'll come back in for Katie McAfee. And there is Enqua with a rejection on Albert. And that's a silly foul from behind. Call that one maybe a bit of a frustration foul. Gonna go on Albert. Only her first. I think she got frustrated, thought she had foul on the defensive end. On the offensive player, Enqua with the elbow. Not called, and then rejected at the other end. Picks up the foul from behind on Speedy. Good move there by Coach Smith to get Albert on the bench and refocused. McCarthy, hands off for Speedy. Speedy, 3-pointer. Speedy trips going back down the court, but Speedy ties us at 3. That's her 8th 3-pointer of the game. Oh, Abby Miller with an absolute clear out of Kylie Speedy. Miller's 4th foul. Let's see if we've got this one on the replay. There you see just the chicken wing there by Abby Miller, clearing out Kylie Speedy. 4 fouls on Miller. She was fighting for position inside, trying to get established, but called that time as Speedy hit the deck. Speedy on the outside catch with the game tied. Speedy on Trammell. Called for the double dribble as she was looking to pass, saw hands in the passing lane, and had to put the ball down on the deck again. Tied at 56. Vass, 3-pointer. That time it's Barry on the rebound over Daly. Jenna Jones front rims a 3. And Allie McCarthy brings it away to the front court. Katie Daly runs to the corner. Jenny Enqua on the inside. Gets her own rebound up off glass for 2 points. Good work on the glass by Jenny Enqua. She'll think she should have made the first one. A good stick-to-itiveness. Freeze back up 2. That's out of bounds on Jenna Jones. That's twice she's got caught on the sideline, once in the first half. The opposite side of the court. Daly with the lane, scores 2 points and draws the foul. Katie Daly, opportunistic, beats the Mystics up court and scores 2. And luckily that foul goes on Turmel, not on Barry for the Mystics. St. Pierre back in for Turmel. Freeze lead can be extended to 5 here with a Katie Daly score. Front rim, rebound St. Pierre. Off for Vass. 2.5 to go, third quarter. Pass is corralled by Jenna Jones. Good catch and good defense by Leah Bowers to deflect that away from Leah St. Pierre. Kelsey McLaughlin will check in for Emily Briggs. Briggs, Jones, Barry, St. Pierre, and Vass for the Mystics. McLaughlin for St. Pierre. St. Pierre over Katie Daly. Leah St. Pierre is going to score that 9 times out of 10 in the post. She gets a catch that deep. Just a great scorer is St. Pierre. Good battle in the post between Enqua and St. Pierre. They're trying to each get position. Power step by Katie Daly. It's not going to work. It's taken away by the Mystics, and again they can tie with a 2 on this possession. Instead it's going to be a 3 from McLaughlin. St. Pierre on the board, side of the backboard. That time McCarthy gets the rebound. Numbers for the Freeze. Let's see if they get a better opportunity this time. McCarthy says, yeah, I'm just going to keep this one and score 2 points. Allie McCarthy, nice take. McLaughlin gets some space, back for Barry. Vass misses the 3, rebound by Katie McAfee, who gets tied up by 3 Mystics in the corner. I think it's Barry on the tie-up. Vass and St. Pierre were also there. This will be Mystics ball on the alternating possession. 1:21 to go here in this third quarter. St. Pierre again against Daly. Daly hit the deck. That left St. Pierre wide open. Freeze were looking for the offensive foul call. No call made by the officials. 2-point game, minute to go. Quarter number 3. Jenny Enqua with the drive. Hand off inside for Katie Daly. That one goes down and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul goes on St. Pierre. St. Pierre's first. Robbie Daly checks in for Kylie Speedy. Leo Albert checks in for Allie Berry. The final 57.8 of this quarter. Enqua fights for the rebound on the missed free throw. Freeze up by 2, 62-60. That's McLaughlin. Tries the up and under move. St. Pierre on the rebound that time. Enqua is going to pick up the foul to send St. Pierre to the line. Eve McDonald is set to check in. It will be for Katie Daly. A little reshuffle there on the free throw line as McLaughlin and McCarthy lined up in the appropriate order. St. Pierre with the make. (64-62) in favor of the Freeze. going to say a moment ago, I thought we were missing 2 freeze points on the board from the Daly lay-in. They've got it on the far side there now, correct. McAfee, teardrop, doesn't go down. Rebound is fought for, finally picked up by McLaughlin. Enqua gets a hand on it, but it's Kelly Vass out of the pack with the ball. She's going to kick back to Leo Albert. Albert out for St. Pierre. Lucky that St. Pierre, I think, was there. Enqua with a hand on the rebound. Robbie Daly gets a handle on it. 14 to go here in the third quarter. Allie McCarthy with the blow-by on Jenna Jones. Had some body there, nothing called. And now the Mystics can tie. It's Vass. Fouled at the, almost at the buzzer. 0.6 to go on the clock. That's going to be on Robbie Daly. Daly's second. Will send Kelly Vass to the line. An opportunity to tie it up with the next made free throw here. A quarter that's been pretty decidedly in favor of Moncton. Lindo with the freeze up 1. 64-63 freeze. So the freeze have led after all 3. 26-19 after 1. 43-34 at half. And now 64-63. So it's a 29-19. Is that correct math on that? 30 points, 29 for sure there. And for the freeze, 29-19. (29-21). That's better math. Whew. A lot of subtraction for a Saturday afternoon. Taking 8 points off the 9-point freeze lead at halftime. 29 points in the quarter, and you know Coach Daly won't be happy with giving up 29 points. As we heard Kylie Speedy say at the halftime interview, he's looking for more around 15 per quarter. That's nearly double that. And a pretty good second quarter where they gave up exactly 15. We know he won't be very happy with giving up 29 in a quarter to this Mystics team. I think Kylie Speedy had 4 points in that quarter. I think she's at 27 for the game. Very, very unofficially by my count. So the Mystics were able to contain Speedy much better in that third quarter than they were throughout the first half, where she had 23 points in the half. McCarthy, Speedy, Butts, and a pair of Dailies for the freeze. Barry, Albert, Vass, Jones, and St. Pierre, the starting 5 for the Mystics. Speedy for Katie Daly. That one too long and not tipped. Good closeout by St. Pierre. Nice little moment there as the two smiling at each other coming up the court. Mystics score, gives them the lead. Barry hangs on to it, kicks outside for Jones for 3 points. Life in this Mystics bunch. They're looking to get their first win against New Brunswick-based competition. 3 wins thus far have come against Nova Scotia teams. Butts on the turnaround, somebody got a piece of that, but it's Katie Daly who fights for it. Speedy was wide open, they couldn't quite see her in time. McCarthy for Daly with 5 to shoot. Robbie Daly off the rim, taken away by Kelly Vass. Vass kicks out for Leah St. Pierre. Barry with the touch on the rebound now. Jones, where's the rebounders for the freeze? They're not in there. 4-point Mystics lead now. Butts on the catch. She's going to drive. Good defense by St. Pierre to direct her to the corner. Looking inside for Speedy, deflected away by Kelly Vass. 6 on the shot clock, 8:30 in the game clock. Great entertainment value in this one. These teams treating us to a great game. Shot deflected, I think by St. Pierre again, that time on Robbie Daly. Now Leo Albert gets downhill, scores 2. So we're going to have to go back and help Katie Daly on the inbound as the Mystics get their biggest lead of the game, up 6. Leah Bowers will check in for the Freeze at the next opportunity. Sally McCarthy good for the Katie Butt screen. Gets the roll. McCarthy shoots the 2 instead. Got rimmed out. Katie Daly attacks and knocks it out of bounds. Barry to Jones. St. Pierre's open on the outside. Instead, it will be Albert on the shot. Ali McCarthy goes by one defender, off glass, scores 2. Then gets a push foul on Ali Berry after. Not a smart foul there by Ali Berry. There you see McCarthy hitting the deck, and Berry, the one who caused it. Going to be Berry's 3rd. It's going to send McCarthy to the line to shoot. No, it's not going to send her to the line to shoot. It's going to be Freeze ball because that was clearly after the bucket. Started the line up. Big break there for the Freeze, particularly if they can get a score here. That's McCarthy with the ball again. McCarthy for Daly. Butts into the post. She's got the advantage. Turnaround jump shot. That's 4 points that trip for the Freeze. To cut into the lead, now down to 2. Vass on the spin. Gets right to the bucket, does Kelly Vass. Tricky move by Vass. Reverse the dribble on Bowers. Butts has to pick up the dribble off for Speedy. 7 to shoot. Speedy's going to go by Barry and draw the foul. I think that's going to be on Kelly Vass. If it's on Barry, it's going to be 4. It is on Kelly Vass. That's going to be Vass's 3rd. Jenny Enqua checks in for the Freeze. There was a Mystic substitution there as well. Let me try to figure out who it is. I think it's Abby Miller. Miller is in for Ali Berry. Miller, McLaughlin, Briggs, Vass, and Jones for the Mystics in this 2-point game. Bowers, Enqua, Speedy, Katie Daly, and Ali McCarthy as Jones misses. Freeze can tie with a 2. Inside for Enqua. Oh, nice move. Freeze have done really well finding the post mismatches. Enqua with the rejection again. Both ends of the floor. It's Jenny Enqua. What a game she's having. .18 to shoot as the Mystics inbound in a tie game. St. Pierre on her own rebound. Someone comes out of a shoe there. I think it's Katie Daly. We're going to blow this one down so Daly can retread the tires. Not quite a Formula One pit stop there for Katie Daly. Nonetheless, we've got the tire changed. Well, almost got the tire changed. Still working on it. No problem with the lug nuts now. Opportunity there to floor a little mop as well as Katie relaces the sneakers. Freeze ball after the Mystics make. McAfee, McCarthy Daly, Enqua, and Bowers. Enqua's got a mismatch underneath again. Didn't get the ball that time. Kelly Vass. Oh, nice takeaway by Leah St. Pierre as Katie McAfee just tried to dish that ball off. Good defense by St. Pierre. McLaughlin on the high step take. Can't get it. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Freeze, though. It's going to stay Mystics' ball. Freeze couldn't put a fork in that rebound. Inbounded for St. Pierre. Offensive foul on Leah St. Pierre. Call there from one of the Mystics to say, let us play. I thought the officials have done a really good job of letting them play. Mystics, in my view, the most physical team in the league, so they're always looking for the opportunity to be more physical. Jenny Enqua, what a move again! Ties us back at 74 this time. Miller for McLaughlin into the post for St. Pierre. Oh, I thought that was going to be off of a foot of the Freeze. Instead, it's out off of St. Pierre. Referee right on the spot with that one. .5:10 to go, knotted at 74. Entertaining game here. Unquestionably, these teams both want the win. Nice look inside for Enqua. Nice pass off for Robbie Daly. Can't finish it though. I think Robbie was expecting Jenny to shoot that one. Albert on the drive. Too strong off glass. That time it's Barry. Now back for Briggs, who launches. Oh, getting tongue-tied here. Katie Daly. Jenny Enqua, front rimmer, rebound Ali Berry, off for Emily Briggs. Briggs on McAfee. Instead will pick it up and pull some offense. Albert, McLaughlin. Yeah, you can't let Kelsey McLaughlin set her feet. She's done it all kinds of times here in this gym. Of course, Kelsey sisters with Katie and Robbie Daly. McCarthy spin move, it goes down and counts. The N1 for Ali McCarthy can put the Freeze up by one. It's going to be a foul on Briggs. Katie Daly to the bench, so we'll reset the Freeze personnel. I think it was Speedy who has checked in. Enqua, McAfee, Daly, Robbie Daly, McCarthy, and Kylie Speedy as Ali McCarthy makes the free throw. Not sure if we keep records of such things in this league, but I'm not sure she's missed a free throw this season. Barry on the nice move, little shoulder shake. Got some space from Jenny Enqua and got a nice looking shot off. Great move by Ali Barry there. Little shoulder shimmy. Jenny Enqua moving in one direction, open up enough space. Get a really nice shot down low. Katie McAfee, she's been quiet thus far today, but opens it up with a three-pointer. Freeze by 4. 3:30 to go here in quarter number 4. Could be in for a dandy finish. Daly now is going to closely check Leo Albert. Freeze have dropped into a bit of a zone here. Barry determined to get to the bucket against Jenny Enqua. Bucket's going to count. Forget to shoot one. That's going to be the 5th team foul. Oh, it's not up on the board. That's the Mystics with 4, the Freeze still showing 0. Miss on the free throw, ahead for Robbie Daly. Thinks about the pass, instead takes a shot. Might have been better off pulling that one out and running offense all the way around. Instead, it's the Mystics back the other way. Miller for Jones, deep three. Front rim, rebound McCarthy. McAfee to Robbie Daly. Pass too strong for Robbie Daly. Jenna Jones picks it up. Jones stops, pops, and bounces one through. A little Plinko shot for Jenna Jones. Ties us at 80. 2:35 to go. McAfee launches again. Rebound back to McAfee. Freeze have got numbers. Speedy, she's been really good all game. Jenny Enqua on the offensive glass. That time, Jenny called for the offensive foul. Let's get a look at this one. Yeah, a nice push off there. Fighting for position. That's going to be her second. Katie Butts will check back in, as will Katie Daly. Allie Berry comes out for the Mystics. So for the Mystics, McLaughlin, Vass, Albert, Miller, and Jones. That's Miller for Jones. Three-pointer is short. Rebound for Butts. Butts is joined by Katie McAfee, Katie Daly, Kylie Speedy, and Allie McCarthy. Even 2 minutes to go, and we're even at 80. Speedy, the tough catch on Vass. Speedy now looking to power step up with it. Deflected by Kelsey McLaughlin out of bounds. 6 to shoot. Allie Berry now in for Abby Miller. Quick rest for Berry. McCarthy back for McAfee. Shot short into the hands of Kelly Vass. Out for Leo Albert. Albert tees up the three-pointer. No rebounders there for the Mystics, as Albert let loose with the shot before the teammates got up court. Allie McCarthy said, let me show you how to shoot the three-pointer. Drains one. Big bucket for the Freeze. Mystics now down 3. Inside Berry, outside Albert. Albert on the drive. Runs into traffic, loses the handle. Freeze players' head hit the deck that time. I think that is Allie McCarthy that is down. It is indeed McCarthy. Trainer out quickly to check on McCarthy, who just hit the 3. Certainly not what you want to see. Hopefully it's just a little bump on the head and a short-term thing for Allie. So Jaden Penny will check in for Allie McCarthy. Allie will get up and get a hand here from the crowd. Tough to get Allie off the court. She's been doing the little test there on Allie. You can bet that Allie doesn't want to take a seat. .114 to play. It is Jaden Penny who's checked in for Allie McCarthy. Score here would be really big for the Freeze to go up by 2 possessions. Outside Penny, thought about the 3, steps in, nice decision by Jaden Penny. There you see the make by Jaden Penny. I think they're going to take a look at the clock, maybe put a little bit back on as it didn't stop right away. I'm not sure when the timeout request went in, but the clock should be stopping in the final little bit there in the final minute of the game. Off every make. Nice look into the Mystics bench. Got to get those points up on the board as well. It's 85-80 in favor of the Freeze. There we go. Again, we'll take this opportunity to look forward to next weekend. Next weekend, the Legacy Cup Championship at TD Station in St. John, hosted by the Fog. Friday, the crossover quarterfinals, 2 versus 3. So it will be the Mystics and the Hornets and the Fog and the Edge in the Friday games. The losers of the crossovers. Semifinals, the Thunder gets the lowest remaining seeded quarterfinal winner. Fredericton gets the highest seeded quarterfinal winner. Three-pointer shot there by McLaughlin. Rebound taken away by sister Katie Daly. Daly bothered by Jenna Jones. Daly passes it up to Jaden Penny, who scored 2 key points here for the Freeze. The score here for the Freeze on this trip pretty much make the Moncton task near impossible. And who better to do it than, I thought Speedy had 2. Instead it's Butts fouled on the rebound. So just back to the Legacy Cup Championship. If all goes according to seed right now, it would be, and I'm not saying this is the way it's going to go, a potential matchup of Port City and Fredericton in one semifinal, and the Hornets and the Thunder in the other semifinal. Of course, the Windsor Edge and the Moncton Mystics are going to have a lot to say about that. That Moncton and Halifax Hornet game, that could be a dandy. I think they've split this year, if I recall correctly so far. Pretty sure the Moncton won in overtime here in Fredericton. And I think they played this past weekend with the Hornets winning. No, the Mystics played the Thunder and the Edge this past weekend. So I think it is the Mystics holding the 1-0 games lead over their quarterfinal opponent, the Halifax Hornets. I had that in my notes somewhere. Moncton played last weekend, just had to go digging. So the 2 free throws by Fredericton make it a 7-point game. Timeout Mystics. They advance the ball to half. And now Fredericton takes a timeout after the Mystics walked out onto the floor. Coach Daly says, let's talk about this. Not sure exactly how much time is left on the game clock here. But back to the Legacy Cup. Might as well finish that off. I've got an extra timeout to talk about it. Sunday, the 3rd place game and the championship game. Day pass is $11.50. Half that, $5.75 if you're a student or senior. Weekend pass is $28.75. Courtside, going to cost you a bit more. Tickets on sale now. Harbor Station, pardon me. There's a quarter in the swear jar. TD Station box office for that one. Remaining games, there's one other going on right now. Hornets at Windsor. May in fact be over. It started at 1, the same as this one. It'll be just about over at the very least. And tomorrow, if you're in Moncton, Port City takes on this Moncton Mystics team. 4 o'clock, Harrison Trimble. Get yourself there. 14 on the shot clock. We've advanced to half. McLaughlin, Vass, Barrie, Albert, and St. Pierre. That's Albert on the catch. You can bet she's going to look to get the 3-pointer up. Instead, it's inside for Barrie. Barrie draws the foul but doesn't get the hoop. For the Freeze, Coach Daly's gone to the bench. Goodman, Penny, McAfee, Speedy, and Katie Daly. Now this will be Allie Barrie on the line. Scores. Could see a free throw contest coming up here. The Mystics may elect to foul. They can't get a quick steal. Timeout now, Fredericton. So that will be Coach Daly's 2 timeouts used. Good look at the officials as they walk towards me. Busy weekend of basketball in Fredericton. The UNB Schools Out shootout taking place on campus this weekend. One of the officials here told me he's got, I think, 8 games this weekend. I think that's what he told me. That's busy, but this was going to be his first. So all kinds of basketball happening here in the capital city. I think we see at least one of the teams here is from that tournament has come in. Set now after the timeout. The Freeze will advance the ball. And they've elected not to advance the ball. Chance for the Mystics to set pressure. Eve McDonald, Renee Goodman, Jaden Penny, Leah Bowers, and Katie McAfee. McDonald has it stolen by Albert for St. Pierre. Mystics now have cut the lead to 3. Coach Daly has gone deep into the bench. Now they get a jump ball. Suddenly 1-possession game, what was a 3-possession game. The Mystics force the turnover and get a tie-up. Barry for Vass. For Albert for the tie. That's no good. That's Barry on the rebound. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Allie Barry, just undercutting Renee Goodman. There you see. That's not an undercut. That's going to be her 5th. Going backwards into Renee Goodman. A lot of discussion here between Allie Berry and the official. Now she'll go to the bench. She'll send Goodman to the line. Goodman, a former Windsor Lancer. Coach Belding of Port City was an assistant coach there. Katie Daly is set to check in. Renee Goodman on the line. A lot of questions about why this is a shooting foul. Goodman wide on the first. Big free throw here for the Freeze and Renee Goodman. Wide the other way on the second. Miller on the make for St. Pierre. Oh, might have been a shuffle of the feet there on the catch. Miller gets the shot up and it goes through. 1.4 on the clock. Whistle blew. I'm not sure if we're going to call this one over or we're going to have some time put back on the clock. Right now it's the Freeze up 1. We're going to say time. That's game. So Freeze will move to 7-3. The Mystics are going to drop to 3-5. Still winless against NB competition. This one right down to the buzzer for the Freeze. Stay right here for players of the game. I think tough for the player of the game not to be Kylie Speedy after that outstanding shooting performance in the first quarter. One of Leah Bowers' children ran right over, and of course Leah picked them up to go through the handshake line. One of the special parts of this league. The interaction between the players and the youth here. And there you see more of Leo Bauer's team joining her out there on the court. Jenna Jones, the player of the game for the Mystics.
And the TRL Solutions player of the game for the Freeze, number 34, Jennifer Enqua.
And Jenny Enqua, if you had to pick a second Freeze player that made a big impact, it would be Enqua. Speedy with the scoring, Enqua. On the rebounding, also some nice moves inside for Jenny Enqua. So that'll do it here from Fredericton. It is the Freeze 86, the Freeze 87, the Mystics 86. I'm Bill Gibson. One more game in the league tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Goes at Harrison Trimble High School, the Mystics and the Fog. Legacy Cup next weekend. All the action is available online, of course. Check the WNBA website, MWBA website. Get that acronym wrong every once in a while. Maritime Women's Basketball Association website. Schedule page, though, you'll find all your streaming links for next weekend. Watch that website all week long for all your stories leading into the Legacy Cup. Fans, it's been my absolute privilege to bring you Freeze and Fog action all season long. Thanks to Fog and the Freeze for inviting me to do so. Certainly privileged to do that. And I'll see you next weekend in St. John for the Legacy Cup. Oh, we're going to hold on here, right here, 1 second. We're going to do a post-game interview. It's a repeat interview contestant. Joined now post-game by Jenny Enqua. Jenny, player of the game, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You had some tough battles inside today. Ali Berry, Leah St. Pierre, they are a load inside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are very strong. And just like getting rebounds over them, it's a killer for sure.
Yeah, you were a real weapon for the Freeze, particularly in the second half. Moncton, you get some mismatches inside, and your teammates found you.
Yeah, exactly. It was great to have them like actually look inside and see me there, and having the poise to finish under control.
You were pretty happy with the offensive play that you had. I didn't see a smile any bigger though than a couple of the rejections you had.
Yeah, I love those. I mean, you look for them every time, and it's a skill that you have to hone throughout your years of playing basketball, doing them without fouling.
Yes, without fouling, certainly a key. So that very much cements your Freeze team as the top team in New Brunswick at 7-3. That's a big 3-win turnaround from last season for the Freeze. Your first season in the league. You're not from New Brunswick. I'm sure you've heard about Harbour Station.
Yes.
Pardon me, TD Station. That's another quarter I've got to put in the swear jar. I'm getting that name wrong. You've heard about TD Station. That's where the New Brunswick high school championships are played, and that's where every New Brunswick high schooler looks to go. What does playing on a venue like that mean for someone like yourself who's not from New Brunswick?
I mean, I know it's the biggest thing in high school basketball here, and I feel so privileged to be able to go there because I've heard so many great things about it, and now I get to experience it as a New Brunswicker for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. Be a great experience for sure as you look to go there, and you're going to have a tough semifinal matchup. If it goes according to the way the rankings go, it'll be another matchup with Port City. They played you tight all season long for sure, and that will be another tough one.
Yeah, for sure. They just got to be ready to bring their A game, and we'll bring it back.
Yeah, no question. All teams bringing their A games next weekend in St. John.
Yeah.
So the Freeze pick up a win here. Thanks for joining me, Jenny. Good luck as you go on to the Legacy Cup in St. John at TD Station. Got it right that time. In St. John next weekend. Folks, thanks for joining all season long on the Freeze broadcast here with Aurora Productions. Great job again, Aurora. Thanks again to all the sponsors. We're going to wrap it up right here. Freeze pick up the win. Come back next weekend online for some more Legacy Cup action.